We love our country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country. We take pride in the privilege of being American. And this is a moment where...
I'm telling y'all, every time Kamala Harris open her mouth, it get worse and worse. I don't know who's coaching her, but we all know she cheated in that debate and they gave her the questions because she actually had some prepared answers, even though she didn't say nothing, but at least sound prepared. When she's off the cuff on Oprah and these other shows, she is horrendous. This video is brought to you by TatumStore.com. TatumStore.com gets you one of these hats, Trump 24, and get 24% off this hat. Link will be in the description section, and we'll pop the discount up right here. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to go over this Oprah Winfrey thing. Kamala Harris is the most disingenuous person. The more she talk, the more she do interviews like this, the more Trump begins to win. Like, they lying on the poll numbers, but if in reality, I think she's turning people off every time she speaks, because they ask her these simple questions. What will you do in this situation? Or how is your policy going to do? Are people better off now than they ever were? And she literally performs word gymnastics, word salad pretzel twister game is what she's doing with her words. She will not come out and say, here's my policy position and here's why. She can't, because there is no policy position. And what they want to do is get all these corny celebrities that nobody really takes serious because they're out of touch and they're ultra wealthy. And I'll tell you this, if these ultra wealthy celebrities want to make rich people pay their fair share, y'all could be paying right now. Just give more money to the Treasury. Y'all don't have to wait on legislation. How about you pay more money to the government now? How about you pay 60% of your income to the government? Oh, because y'all hypocrites. Y'all know ain't no rich people going to be paying no fair share of tax. Ain't no such thing. It's fair share of taxes because rich people pay most of the taxes anyway. Anyway, let me roll this clip. Look at this fool on Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah. Ryan Grandson!
I think actors are kind of overconfident in their ability to swing people's opinions. Maybe Denzel Washington or somebody. But everybody else, nobody know you as a real person, right? People know you as the person that was acting in that movie. And some people, I would think most people subconsciously think that your character is like the person you played in the movie, in your last greatest movie. So they're not really taking y'all seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're out of touch.
I hear Chris Rock is in the house. Chris, where are you? Chris Rock is in the house.
They ain't in the house, man. These people are getting paid to show up on a Zoom call. Put that thing on mute the whole time. And Chris, I'm glad you got slapped the other day. I'm glad but he didn't slap you hard enough because you still ain't got no sense supporting Democrats. When literally his comedic stand-ups were against almost everything the Democrats are doing today. Anyway, let me continue.
Ben Stiller, Jennifer Lopez, Tracy Ellis Ross.
Oh, that woman there is a
Jennifer Lopez!
nightmare.
Where are you, Jennifer? Yes! Tracy Ellis.
I'm not gonna lie. Let me just be honest with y'all. This does sway emotional, ignorant people to vote. Because it's the perception. See, they're not in it like we are. They're not knee deep in this stuff. So they just kind of get glimpses of things that are floating around. And when you see every celebrity that you know and love and they're supporting this one candidate, ignorant voters who are not thinking about policy positions will begin to vote for persons because they perceive that they're popular.
Ellis Ross, where are you? Tracy Ellis, where are you on the screen? Tracy Ellis.
That woman is a cat lady nightmare.
Julia Roberts, where are you?
You know what'd be funny? They should go on a Zoom call in front of their mansions. Julia Roberts is a $40 million house in the background. All these celebrities live in $20, $30 million beach houses. Have them in front of their house when they come up on the screen. And you'll be able to see like, oh, whoa, whoa, your house look like that? We ain't the same.
And Miss Meryl Streep is in the house. And in no other country on this earth could her story unfold the way it has.
Oh, you mean Oprah in the racist country? That's built on racism and what they call it, systemic racism? Okay.
From a child of immigrants to Big
Legal.
Sister
Legal immigrants.
to McDonald's worker, there is hope for y'all. District attorney, a wife, and Kamala to senator to vice president. Please welcome Kamala Harris.
No, that Ozempic worked good for Oprah. Allegedly. I think that's Gretchen Whitmer in the front. Right there. I feel Satan moving in that place. These people are so, I can't stand politics. They grin and they smile in your face and they do all this stuff. They sitting in these big old houses making all this money and y'all struggling hard. And they don't care. They got 6 years to play and make all the money they gonna make, and they out of there never to be heard from again. It's all a joke. It's all a game. What kind of hug is that?
You said you have guns. No, at the debate. At the debate.
I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because they bash gun owners 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and now this woman say she own a gun, and they're like, you know she don't own no gun. You know she don't own a gun.
If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that.
We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah, first of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams and ambitions for your family and working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that. And
in a generation where Democrats have been in control 12 out of the 16 years in politics. And you are currently the vice president right now.
There are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
How? How? Of course, we need to bring down the cost that y'all created. How are you going to do that?
And we need to deal with that. And there are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
What would be specific steps to strengthening the border?
Specific steps to securing the border. His question was very succinct and to the point. Okay.
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know, my background was as a prosecutor, and I was also the elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people. We love our country. I love our country. I know we all do. That's why everybody's here right now. We love our country. We take pride in the privilege of being American. And this is a moment where we can and must come together as Americans, understanding we have so much more in common than what separates us. Let's come together with the character that we are so proud of about who we are, which is we are an optimistic people. We are an optimistic people. Americans, by character, are people who have dreams and ambitions and aspirations. We believe in what is possible. We believe in what can be. And we believe in fighting for that. That's how we came into being, because the people before us understood.
The white people before y'all? The white people. Okay. I just want you to make sure you giving the white folk, the racist, white, systemic racist people credit. Is that what you're saying? Because y'all swear to God our country's founded on racism, embedded in our DNA. And now you're talking about the racists is the reason why. Okay.
That one of the greatest expressions for the love of our country, one of the greatest expressions of patriotism is to fight for the ideals of who we are, which includes freedom to make decisions about your own body, freedom to be safe from gun violence, freedom to have access to the ballot box, freedom to be who you are and just be, to love who you love openly and with pride, freedom.
Everybody's looking like, what is happening here? Everybody's like, I'm just telling you, I'm not voting for it. I'm deflated by how incompetent and how she's saying a lot of nothing. And I think people are like, oh, shoot, I don't think she can beat Trump. I think that's what people are feeling. You can see it on their faces. You don't see a lot of like, yeah, like I'm optimistic, I'm happy. Look in the background right there. All the faces that you can see, none of them are excited faces. They all look like doomed. This lady behind me, you can barely see. Look, she don't look happy. The kid across from her don't look happy. She don't look happy. The person at the top don't look happy. The one in the corner back there don't look happy. Nobody looks happy about nothing she's saying right now. It's like, oh, shoot. I've been there before. Where you listen to somebody and you're like, oh, shoot, this is going bad. Oh, shoot, this person did not prepare for this. Oh, man, please, Lord, let them get out of this. Stop. Help them get out of it before it's too late. Let me finish this.
To just be. And that's who we are.
Look at the faces, though. I want y'all to look at these faces. You can't see them as well as I can see them. She looking frank. This girl trying to look around. She looking disappointed. He like, what? She like, what? Not one smile. Their heads are leaning to the side. People are like, no. They are thinking about all their Republican conservative friends who've been telling them this whole time that Kamala Harris has no substance, and they're watching it unfold in real time on Oprah Winfrey's show. And they are looking and they're self-reflecting and saying, oh, shoot, this dude may win. This lady that we so excited about is really failing right here. She's like losing it. She's getting no points here. We're screwed.
We believe in all that. And so this is a moment where we stand knowing what we are fighting for. We're not fighting against.
What?
It's what we're fighting for.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Vice President.
I think in like a second I can give a more hopeful American perspective than what she's saying. You know, y'all, one thing I don't understand is that with all of the preparation and these people working full time, why can't they just come up with a lie that they can consistently tell that makes more sense than fluff? Either she doesn't care or their message is to get emotional and not political. Like she want to say all this fluff and get to people's emotions and not talk about her political perspective. Because the more she talk about her policy positions, the more she's contradicted herself over the years, and the more people are going to be like, I actually don't agree with that. I actually think that's a terrible idea. But instead, she feel comfortable talking in circles about nothingness with a couple sound bites of hope and stuff like that. And I'm assuming that she think people are going to vote for her because of that. But at the end of the day, I just don't think it's enough people that's going to feel inspired enough to vote for her when their 401ks are going out of control and she's not giving a legitimate plan of action. She's not even trying. Every time they ask her a direct question, she give a roundabout for at least the first 5 minutes of the question. You say, come on, man. You're turning people off by doing that. And a woman has to climb a higher ladder than a man. I'm just being honest in a position like this. Because women are not typically capable, I'm just being honest, of leading at this level. There are women that can. The average woman isn't capable. I would argue the average man ain't as capable either, but the average man is more capable than the average woman to lead in a position like this. Biologically, men are just wired to be hard-nosed, to have the testosterone to make them more aggressive, even the voice inflection and voice tone and demeanor and posture and build speaks to leadership and authority more so than frail, light-voiced, whiny women like her. I'm just giving my opinion. Y'all can disagree with me all you want. But it's hard to see a woman as a leader in such a prominent position unless she's like bad to the bone, bro. You got a woman who stands up straight, who's very smart and articulate, confident in who she is. Y'all know women in the world like that. That you like, she pretty legit. This woman got more courage than these dudes have. This woman is very clear. She was raised right. You mean some of these women in the military, and they're just very sharp. No nonsense. They come across a little more masculine. Like those women are perceived leaders more so than the weak, flimsy, weak, limp hand. I want to be soft and cuddly and lovable. And you're talking about a dirty, grueling game that the president has to play. You have to be able to go into a room and command authority. Like years ago, we saw Donald Trump elbow all these people out the way and stood in the front of the line. You need somebody grimy like that, where they like, this dude is uncharacteristic. Because in a world of soft people, a strong man will stand out. And there are strong women. Kamala Harris is the worst of them all. In the other video I did, they said Michelle Obama, Hillary Clinton. I think Tulsi Gabbard is stronger than Kamala. What Democrats? I don't know of a lot of Democrats that I think will be. I mean, I think even as corny and weird as Maxine Waters is and some of these other dirty Democrats, Nancy Pelosi. Like, I think Nancy Pelosi, if she was a little younger and she ran, Nancy Pelosi comes across a little more authoritative and confident and direct than Kamala Harris does. And I don't like Nancy Pelosi. But like there's some women that come across with a little bit of more authority, what gives you the idea of leadership. Kamala Harris has none of that. But anyway, I could talk forever about this. What a crap show. And I'm glad she keep doing these tours because I honestly think the people who are rational, that have a vested interest in voting based on the political climate or the economic climate, is going to be like, man, I'm going to hold my nose and vote for Donald Trump because this woman has no economic plan. She's not even acting like she does. I see y'all on the next one. I'm out.